Imagine for a moment that there were no limits, no constraints, no self-doubt, no boundaries to your potential. Picture yourself achieving things you thought were impossible, breaking barriers that once seemed unbreakable. Now hold on to that feeling, because what I'm about to tell you can transform the way you see your life, your potential, and your future. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful forces that can change your world, dreaming big and doing so fearlessly. But here's the catch: dreaming big isn't enough. You've got to dare to dream in a way that makes the people around you question your sanity. You've got to dream in a way that shakes the very foundation of your comfort zone. Because let me tell you, the biggest risk in life isn't failing, it's never daring to dream at all. And if you want to know why you absolutely cannot afford to stop listening to this speech right now, it's because I'm going to show you how to step beyond the invisible barriers holding you back. I'm going to show you why fear is the very thing that fuels your dreams, not the thing that stops you from achieving them. Fearlessness is not the absence of fear, it is the ability to move forward in spite of it. Too often we equate fear with a warning sign that something isn't right, something is unsafe, or something is beyond our control. But fear is actually a signal that you are on the verge of something bigger, something that can push you into growth. It's in those moments of uncertainty, when you're standing on the edge of the unknown, that real transformation happens. Think about the most significant moments in your life, the moments when you stepped into a new job, started a new relationship, or began a journey that took you out of your comfort zone. In those moments, fear was likely present, but so was an opportunity to grow. Fearlessness doesn't mean pretending that fear doesn't exist or suppressing it. Instead, it means acknowledging fear and choosing to move forward regardless. It's a mindset shift, one that recognizes that growth often requires us to step into the discomfort and challenge the status quo. When you dream big, fear is inevitable. It comes with the territory. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone and aim for goals that feel achievable, that don't require you to stretch or put yourself at risk. But if your dreams aren't challenging you in some way, then they're probably not big enough. When you dare to dream bigger than you've ever imagined, fear naturally accompanies that ambition. But here's the thing, it's not the fear that will stop you, it's how you respond to it that will define your success. Fear, in its most potent form, often stems from the unknown. It's the feeling you get when you don't know what's on the other side of your leap, when you can't predict the outcome of your efforts. And it's in those moments that you have a choice. You can let fear paralyze you, or you can choose to see it as an invitation to grow. Fear can be a powerful teacher, showing you where you need to stretch, where you need to dig deeper, and where you need to develop new skills. It's an indication that you're moving towards something that is going to require you to evolve. When you face your fears head on, when you take that leap of faith, you start to develop a muscle for courage. The more you face fear with boldness, the less control it has over you. You learn that fear is not something to avoid, but something to use to fuel your next move. Fearlessness, in this sense, is not a trait you're born with. It's a muscle you build over time by consistently challenging yourself, by constantly reaching for things that make you uncomfortable and scare you. The journey towards growth is full of risk, but it's through that risk that you'll discover your true potential. Dreaming big means stepping into the unknown with a sense of confidence and a belief that no matter the outcome, the experience will shape you in ways you never imagined. Fearlessness isn't about ignoring risks, it's about embracing them as part of the process. Every risk you take, every fear you face becomes an essential building block in the person you're becoming. So if you want to grow, if you want to achieve something extraordinary, don't avoid fear. Welcome it, embrace it, let it be the spark that propels you forward into the unknown. And remember, it's when you're most afraid that you're actually closest to a breakthrough. Fearlessness, when combined with the right mindset and relentless action, is the catalyst that will transform your life and take your dreams to places you never thought possible. Failure, the very word can send shivers down the spine. It's something we all dread, something that can make us question our abilities, our worth, and our future. From an early age, we are taught to avoid failure at all costs. We are conditioned to think that failure is the end of the road, a sign of defeat, a marker of incompetence. But what if I told you that failure is not the enemy? What if I told you that failure is in fact the key to unlocking your true potential? The fear of failure, although natural, is one of the most significant barriers that holds us back from achieving our dreams. The reality is that failure is an inevitable part of any journey towards success. It's not a matter of if, but when. The question then becomes, how do you respond when failure knocks at your door? The difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in how they handle failure. Most people see failure as a reason to stop trying, a clear sign that they're not cut out for their dreams. But those who achieve great things see failure as a stepping stone, an opportunity for growth, and a necessary part of the process. When you fear failure, you hold yourself back from taking risks, from stepping into unknown territory, and from pursuing your dreams with the intensity they deserve. This fear causes you to play it safe, to settle for mediocrity, and to avoid the discomfort that comes with trying something new. But the truth is, success is not built on avoiding failure, it's built on learning from it. Every time you fail, you gain valuable insights, refine your approach, and improve your skills. Failure isn't a reflection of your inadequacy, it's a reflection of your willingness to push boundaries, to test your limits, and to pursue greatness despite the risks. Think about the most successful individuals throughout history. Almost every one of them has experienced failure, sometimes many times over. Whether it's Thomas Edison's thousands of failed attempts to invent the light bulb, or J.K. Rowling's numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, the road to success is paved with setbacks. These individuals didn't let failure define them. Instead, they let it fuel their determination to keep going, to try again, and to keep learning. The fear of failure, when left unchecked, can prevent you from even starting. It creates a mental block that tells you, what if I fail? But here's the real question, what if you don't? What if you let the fear of failure paralyze you, and in doing so, rob yourself of the chance to succeed? The only true failure is not trying at all, not pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and not daring to dream bigger. The key to overcoming the fear of failure is reframing it. Rather than seeing failure as a dead end, start seeing it as feedback, as an opportunity to improve. Understand that every failure is a lesson in resilience, a reminder that success is not about perfection, but about persistence. It's not about getting everything right the first time, it's about getting up after each fall and trying again with even more knowledge, more experience, and more drive. The fear of failure will always be there, but it's how you respond to it that will determine whether you succeed or not. Embrace failure as a necessary part of your growth journey. When you do, you'll discover that failure is not something to fear, it's something to celebrate. Imagination is one of the most powerful tools we possess as human beings. It allows us to see beyond what is currently in front of us, to envision possibilities that do not yet exist, and to create futures that are limited only by the scope of our dreams. However, in a world that often prioritizes practicality and the status quo, imagination is too often overlooked, dismissed as unrealistic or whimsical. The truth, however, is that imagination is not only essential, it is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. When you dream big, it is your imagination that shows you what is possible and propels you toward the impossible. Imagination allows you to stretch beyond the constraints of your current situation. It gives you the ability to picture a future that is different from your present, one that is not confined by limitations, but driven by possibility. When you take the time to imagine a life that is bigger, bolder, and more fulfilling than the one you're currently living, you begin to break free from the chains of mediocrity. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles, solutions where others see problems, and paths where others see dead ends. It's through the lens of imagination that you begin to truly understand what you're capable of achieving. But imagination is not just about wishful thinking. It's about having the courage to dream, to envision, and then to take action toward making those dreams a reality. Dreaming big requires the ability to see beyond the conventional, to challenge what's considered normal, and to believe that what others deem impossible is not only achievable, but worth pursuing. The most successful individuals, the ones who have changed the world, are those who dared to imagine things that others thought were unrealistic. They saw a world that could be better, different, and more connected, and they took the steps necessary to bring their vision to life. For example, take the Wright brothers, who imagined a world where human beings could fly. At the time, it was a laughable concept. The idea that people could break free from the Earth's gravity seemed utterly absurd. But the Wright brothers refused to be limited by the opinions of others. They envisioned a future where flight was not only possible, but commonplace. Their imagination led to the creation of the first successful airplane, and in doing so, they transformed the way humanity experiences the world. Imagination is also a powerful tool in overcoming challenges and obstacles. When you face adversity, your ability to imagine a different reality can be the driving force that keeps you moving forward. If you can imagine a solution to your problem, a way out of your struggle, then you can take the steps to make that imagined solution a reality. The act of envisioning something greater than what you currently have gives you the motivation to keep going even when the road ahead seems difficult or unclear. The power of imagination is also essential when it comes to pushing the boundaries of what is possible. If you only ever set goals that feel achievable within your current circumstances, then you are limiting your own potential. True growth happens when you dare to dream beyond the limitations of your environment, your resources, or your current knowledge. Your imagination expands your capacity for what is possible, and it pushes you to take on challenges that you never thought you could overcome. To dream big, you must first allow yourself to imagine without restrictions. Your dreams must be bold enough to make others question your sanity, and yet strong enough to make them realize that your vision might just be the future. Imagination is where it all begins. It's a spark that ignites the fire of action, and it's the vision that guides you toward a life you never thought possible. When you allow yourself to imagine freely, you open the door to a world of endless possibilities. And when you take those imagined dreams and turn them into action, you create a reality that will change your life and the lives of others around you. Dreaming big is only the first step on the road to success. The real challenge lies in the willingness to take massive action. Too often we become trapped in the comfort of our thoughts, our plans, and our intentions. We convince ourselves that the perfect moment will arrive or that we need to wait until everything aligns perfectly before we begin. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. The only time that truly matters is now. Without action, even the most brilliant ideas and grandest dreams remain nothing more than fantasies. Taking massive action means stepping out of your comfort zone and committing fully to your vision. It's about moving beyond planning and into doing. This requires an extraordinary level of commitment and discipline. You can't just talk about your dreams. You must take the tangible steps necessary to bring them to life. Often this will involve hard work, sacrifices, and decisions that may seem daunting or even overwhelming. But the reality is that success is not about waiting for the right opportunity to present itself. It's about creating your own opportunities through action. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that it happens in a straight line. We often see someone who has achieved great things and assume that their journey was smooth, easy, and without setbacks. The truth is that every success story is filled with obstacles, challenges, and failures. However, those who succeed are the ones who continue taking action in the face of adversity. They don't wait for conditions to be perfect. Instead, they adjust, adapt, and keep moving forward, no matter how many times they stumble. It's this relentless pursuit of progress, even when things seem uncertain, that ultimately leads to breakthroughs. Massive action also involves consistency. It's easy to take action when you're inspired or excited, but true success is built on small, consistent efforts over time. A single action may not seem like much, but when repeated daily, it compounds into something far greater. The power of consistency lies in its ability to create momentum. When you take action every single day, even in small ways, you build momentum that propels you forward, making it easier to keep going even when challenges arise. It's the commitment to doing something every day, no matter how small, that eventually turns dreams into reality. Moreover, taking massive action requires overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment, these are all common barriers that prevent us from acting. But the key to overcoming fear is action. The more you take action, the more you realize that fear is not a barrier, it's just a feeling, a temporary emotion. When you push past that fear and act anyway, you begin to prove to yourself that it has no power over you. Each step you take erodes that fear, building your confidence and reinforcing the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Finally, taking massive action is about being relentless. It's about waking up every day with the commitment to move one step closer to your dreams. It's not about working hard for a short period and then giving up when things get tough. It's about maintaining that level of intensity over time, adjusting your course as needed, but never losing sight of your destination. Relentless action means having the courage to face setbacks and failures, but still moving forward with the same drive, passion, and purpose that you had when you first set out. In the end, dreaming big without taking massive action is like planting a seed and never watering it. Nothing will grow and nothing will happen. The dreams you have are not enough to create change in your life. You must pair those dreams with action, with tangible steps, with work. Massive action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll begin to see your dreams take shape. The power is in your hands. The key is to take action now and keep going until your dreams become your reality. Obstacles are an inevitable part of any journey, especially when pursuing big dreams. But what if the way we view obstacles is the key to overcoming them? Rather than seeing challenges as roadblocks, we can learn to see them as opportunities for growth, innovation, and transformation. Obstacles are not a sign that you should give up. They are signals that you're on the right path, pushing boundaries and stepping into new territory. The key to success is not avoiding obstacles, but learning how to use them as stepping stones to reach even greater heights. When faced with obstacles, the instinctual reaction is often to step back, to take a break, or even to quit. It's easy to feel defeated when things don't go as planned or when the road ahead seems unclear. However, it's important to recognize that every challenge presents an opportunity to build resilience, to strengthen character, and to refine your approach. Obstacles force you to look at your situation from a different angle, to think creatively, and to develop solutions you may never have considered before. In this way, challenges can become catalysts for innovation. The most successful individuals are often those who've encountered significant setbacks but refuse to let them define their journey. They've experienced failure, rejection, and criticism, yet each time they've used those experiences to propel themselves forward. For example, many successful entrepreneurs have failed multiple times before finding success. They didn't allow failure to deter them. Instead, they used each setback to gain new insights and make better decisions in the future. They understood that obstacles are just temporary roadblocks, not permanent destinations. With the right mindset, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. An obstacle may present itself in many forms. A lack of resources is external criticism or even internal self-doubt. While these challenges can feel discouraging, they are often the greatest opportunities for self-discovery. For instance, when faced with resource constraints, you may be forced to think outside the box and find creative, unconventional ways to move forward. This can lead to breakthroughs you would never have encountered had everything been easy. When faced with criticism, instead of retreating, you can use it as constructive feedback to refine your approach and get better. Each challenge, no matter how difficult it seems, can provide the fuel you need to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Obstacles also teach you the value of persistence. Success is rarely achieved on the first try, and the path to greatness is filled with detours, setbacks, and frustrations. However, it is through the process of overcoming obstacles that you begin to develop the qualities necessary to achieve your goals: patience, resilience, and a deep belief in your own abilities. It's easy to be passionate about your dreams when everything is going smoothly, but it's during the difficult times, when obstacles seem insurmountable, that your true character is forged. The ability to transform obstacles into opportunities also requires a shift in perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Shift your focus from the frustration of the obstacle itself to the lessons it brings. Each challenge provides a chance to build new skills, improve your strategies, and strengthen your resolve. The more you can embrace this mindset, the more you will find that obstacles are not something to fear or avoid, but something to actively embrace as part of the process of achieving your dreams. In the end, obstacles are a vital part of the journey towards success. They are not roadblocks, but building blocks. With the right mindset, challenges can push you to innovate, adapt, and evolve. Every obstacle you face and overcome not only brings you closer to your goals, but makes you a stronger, more capable person. When you learn to transform obstacles into opportunities, you begin to realize that no challenge is too great to overcome. Each one is simply a new opportunity for growth, transformation, and progress on the way to achieving your dreams. One of the most powerful yet often underestimated factors in achieving big dreams is the people you surround yourself with. The individuals you choose to spend your time with, collaborate with, and confide in can either propel you toward your goals or hold you back. It's not just about having a support system. It's about having the right support system. The right people bring energy, ideas, and motivation into your life, while the wrong people can drain your time, focus, and drive. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your mindset, your outlook on life, and your ability to take action toward your goals. When you surround yourself with individuals who share your values, your ambition, and your vision, you create a powerful synergy that fuels your success. These people challenge you, inspire you, and encourage you to push beyond your limits. They hold you accountable, celebrate your wins, and help you learn from your failures. The impact of a positive, supportive network cannot be overstated. Think about the most successful people you know or have heard of. Many of them attribute their success not just to their individual talents, but to the team's mentors and partners who supported them along the way. Whether it's a mentor who guides you, a peer who shares in your journey, or a friend who believes in you, having the right people around you creates a foundation that allows you to thrive. Conversely, being surrounded by negativity, doubt, or people who aren't aligned with your vision can have the opposite effect. When you're constantly around people who limit your thinking, tell you what you can't do, or discourage your ambitions, it becomes much harder to maintain the belief that you can achieve your dreams. This type of environment breeds self-doubt and stagnation. It makes it easy to settle for less than what you're capable of because your confidence is eroded by others' limited thinking. This doesn't mean you should only surround yourself with people who always agree with you or flatter you. The right people are those who challenge you to grow, who push you to be better, and who help you see your potential even when you can't see it yourself. They provide constructive criticism, hold a mirror to your blind spots, and encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's about finding people who will tell you the truth even when it's difficult and who genuinely want to see you succeed. Networking with like-minded individuals can also lead to opportunities that you may not have encountered otherwise. By surrounding yourself with people who have complementary skills and experiences, you open yourself up to new perspectives, collaborations, and possibilities. When you build a community of people who are committed to growth, creativity, and progress, you create a ripple effect that elevates everyone involved. Together, you can achieve things that would be impossible to do alone. In addition, the power of mentorship cannot be overlooked. A mentor is someone who has walked the path you are on and can provide invaluable guidance, wisdom, and insights. They've faced many of the same challenges you will face, and they can offer advice that can save you time, effort, and frustration. A mentor can help you navigate obstacles, avoid common pitfalls, and stay focused on your goals when the going gets tough. Ultimately, the people you surround yourself with can either be the wind beneath your wings or the anchors holding you back. Choose wisely. Invest in relationships that inspire, support, and challenge you. Seek out individuals who align with your values and aspirations and who can help you grow into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. As you surround yourself with the right people, you'll find that your journey towards success becomes not only more achievable, but more enjoyable and fulfilling as well.